There is something very special about carrot cake, and it gets extremely different when you add this one special ingredient in your carrot cake. So you want to stay tuned to the end to discover this extra ingredient I will be adding to this cake that makes this cake taste extremely different and extremely flavorful. Hello, welcome to the channel. If you're here for your first time, hello and welcome, and let's jump right in to bake this carrot cake. In making this carrot cake, these are the ingredients we will be using. First, we'll begin by adding 4.5 cups of flour into a sieve, because we are going to be sieving the flour and the cornstarch. So first, 4.5 cups of flour, pour it on the sieve, and then half cup of cornstarch. Cornstarch makes your cake taste extremely soft. So I will be sieving this together, and once I'm done, I'll be adding the rest of the dry ingredients, beginning with 2 teaspoons cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, 2 teaspoon ginger powder, 1 teaspoon salt, half teaspoon cloves, 4 teaspoons baking powder, and that is all about the dry ingredients. So using a whisk, I will mix these ingredients together, making sure everything gets incorporated. Once I am done, I'm going to set that aside, and in another bowl, I'll be adding 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of vegetable oil, 4 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 6 eggs. I started by adding 3 into the bowl, and using a whisk as well, I will be mixing this together. Because brown sugar, when it stays for a while, it becomes a little hard. So you can notice I was trying to play along to kind of melt in the brown sugar, the lumpy parts of the brown sugar. So yes, continue to watch as I do this. To all my returning subscribers, thanks so much. Thanks for always coming back. Here I added the rest of the eggs and I continue to mix. Again, please, let's continue to grow the channel. Now this is the special ingredient I was talking about, 1 cup of crushed pineapple. So I just got pineapples, like fresh pineapples, real pineapples, and I put them in the blender and I blended to be extremely soft. I measured out a cup. I didn't add water while blending. I measured out a cup and I poured it in there. So now I'll be adding half a cup of yogurt too. So pineapple makes the cake taste a lot different as compared to a regular carrot cake. So you want to add that to your carrot cake. So once I was done with the wet ingredients, I poured the wet ingredients over the dry ingredients, and using my whisk, I mixed together so everything gets incorporated. Continue to watch. I poured the rest of the wet ingredients. If you can see below, you can find the lumpy sugar that are not yet blended completely or not yet mixed completely. So I will be using my whisk as well to mix this together. At some point, I needed my spatula to make the work easier. So yes, this is a very easy recipe. You don't need a stand mixer for this. With a whisk, you're good to go. At this point, everything had been incorporated and it looked all good. So I added my grated carrots. These are 2 cups of grated carrots, or shredded carrots if you may please. Once that was added, I just continued with my spatula and mixed everything till everything got incorporated. Hope you all are doing well this beautiful Friday. and hope you have amazing plans for the weekend. Please include in the comment section if this recipe looks different from what you know of a carrot cake recipe, and please let me know if you're going to be trying this. So I greased my pan, and now, as well as I dusted the baking pans, and I'll be using a loaf pan, an 8-inch baking pan, as well as a 6-inch baking pan. Yeah, so I just poured that in the baking tins or baking pans, and I also tapped the baking pans on the surface to get rid of any air bubbles. Once I was done, my oven had been set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, so I will be baking this for about an hour, or when a toothpick gets inserted, it comes out dry. So that is my oven already set. Here is the cake already ready and baked. Make sure when the cake is baked, you keep it aside to cool. Do not turn it over, or else the cake might scatter. So you want to make sure it cools in the baking pan for about 15 minutes or 20 minutes even before you turn it over. So I had some leftover shredded carrots. I just decorated the cake with it, or just played around with it on the cake to just add some garnishing, right? So let's dig into this cake and see how it looks like inside. Again, this cake is still so hot, so you want to be very careful. That is how it looks like inside. Really moist, really soft, and I love the taste of every spices that was added into this cake. It comes together, and the pineapple takes it a top notch. So here am I digging into the cake. I love the cake so much. Not too sweet, just okay for me, and okay for those who are not very high on sugar or who don't like the cakes to be too sweet. Please do not forget to watch the previous episode or the previous video I made. This was a milk flavored cake. It tasted so good, and you really want to try it after trying this carrot cake. I hope you loved watching this video to this point, and I thank all those who have watched the video to this point. Thanks for always being very supportive. I truly appreciate your time. I truly appreciate your effort. Let's keep growing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, life can get bitter. Eat cake to make it sweet. Bye.